Hello, and thank you for tuning in to another episode of The G Show with your hostess with the mostest, Gabriella. And this is a fun and informative show, as I like to say, and I like to focus on women in business. I like to introduce my guest, Alexis Lockhart. She is from the Lockhart District LLC Modeling Agency. So thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it.
Well, your business really caught my eye because being a former model, there's a lot of differences with different modeling agencies. But what you do is something truly wonderful. Explain to me, like, how you got your start in the industry.
Well, basically, I was a former model also. I did modeling in middle school and high school and some in college. And basically, I kind of saw with every business, you find a solution to a problem. And I saw a problem. And what that problem was is that it was very hard to, as a model of color, to get a lot of gigs. We were always pushed high fashion, but we weren't really educated about the commercial side. And once I found out the vast opportunities for the commercial side, I was able to really, branch off as a model and kind of get my own gigs and start my career that way. And I felt like that was just such a great experience for me. I wanted to share it. So I was able to start my own modeling agency.
Well, that's not like an easy feat at all, because heaven knows, because it's so difficult in the business. And I always say that women are so underserved in so many areas of our community, and I'm trying to change that one conversation at a time.
Yes.
So
absolutely.
How is it that you go about finding your models? And tell me a little bit, because you have a diverse group of models. It's not just all like when I was doing, I just did a majority of like print work and commercials,
Yeah.
and I didn't do that much like high fashion because I'm not, 6 feet tall.
Yeah.
So you have a diverse group. So
Yes.
what is it that you're actually looking for the models for your agency?
Well, basically, I'm looking for a heart to want to learn, honestly. The commercial side is extremely open to a lot of different things, whether you want to be like a Target ad model or a Walmart ad or something like that. It's really, are you willing to learn, and do you have confidence in yourself? That is the main idea. We can make your look. We have stylists. We have people.
Makeup is a wonderful thing.
Makeup is an amazing. We have stylists to help you get your look together. We have different trainings where you can learn how to walk if you want to do runway modeling. Learning the art of pose. We have workshops for that also. So what I look for is, do you have a open heart, an open mind, and are you willing to work? Do you have availability? Things that we all can have.
Especially if it's something that's a dream of yours,
Exactly.
of something that you want to do. Because
Right.
I kind of fell into it, and I was like doing the pageants. Oh, that was like something else.
I know.
Did you ever do
Yes,
pageants
I
when you were a
did.
little bit younger?
I did pageants when I was younger and when I was in college. I was
gosh.
Miss Freshman attendant.
Oh, my goodness.
So that was really nice.
Oh, wow.
Campaigning and doing the makeup, being up at 4:00 in the morning.
Of course, getting ready, driving to the event,
Right.
getting ready,
Speeches,
rollers in the
all of
hair.
those things. Yeah.
What your hobbies are.
Right.
Yeah. We might have the next president right here.
Right.
You're all geared up and ready to go. Well, I also notice as well that you offer like different kind of packages. Now, with your modeling agency, usually when they just have a model, they send the models to gigs, to go-sees,
Right.
and then that's it. You're like a whole community helping
Yes.
to support it.
Yes. Well, that was because I knew that I needed help when I was a model. So we decided to, if all you have to offer at that moment is a heart and willingness to work, we have you covered. And that way, it is our way of giving information. So the different packages that we offer is one, how can you, like, learning how to walk. Also, we do media packages, your branding, your Instagram, your social media.
Oh, wow, that's
your
everything.
portfolio,
Yeah.
things like that, so that you can be marketable. And then after that, we do fashion experiences. So that's a little bit of a choreographed experience where we put on our own fashion shows.
I've
We
seen
feature-
that. Yeah, I love that. It's really wonderful on your website.
Thank you. Yes, so we feature local designers also to give them the exposure that they need as an up and coming designer, and that way we can create video reels. We can create a different portfolio package so that we can take that and shop that around so that you would be experienced. So we give you the opportunity to learn how to walk, learn how to pose, and experience.
Because it's amazing, a lot of people don't know how to walk when they're there. Some women are just walking like, no,
right.
no, honey, you got to like pull
what
it
are the
together.
right shoes?
The right shoes,
you know,
the way
your
you
right
walk.
posture.
Exactly.
Yeah,
it's everything. Now, how many models do you currently have under
we
your
have
mentorship
about
right now?
16 models.
Oh, wow, that's a pretty good amount. That's a lot of people to keep track of and what everyone's doing.
Right, and then we have a lot of talent agents also. We have about 3 talent agents and a talent agent manager, and our coverage area goes all the way up to Jacksonville, Florida.
Oh, wow, that's amazing. Well, that's really a huge reach.
Yeah.
Because we're just located in Port St. Lucie. That was something I'd meant to ask you. So that's incredible.
Yeah, so go ahead.
No, go ahead, dear.
So we cover from Miami all the way up to Jacksonville. As of now, we have talent agents across the state to help them really get acclimated to the fashion industry.
Mm-hmm.
We also have different agents for different things. So, like for example, how I mentioned before, we focus on your branding and marketing. We have a talent agent just for that who will help you. You'll have like a Zoom meeting once a week saying, okay, how are we branding ourselves to make ourselves marketable? So that's the package that we offer. We offer, of course, fashion experiences, and then also ways for you all for models to get involved in the community. So we do a lot of community engagement also.
Oh, I know you're also interested, or you are very heavily involved in giving back to the community. What are some of the projects and some of the recent give backs that you've done?
So sometimes most of the times we help out the homeless. So we do clothing drives.
Oh, that's wonderful.
We partner with local businesses to give them a fresh shower, fresh cut, or whatever you need, food and clothes, so that you can just have a fresh start. We're looking to grow that, but right now that's kind of what we do. We also do book bag giveaways. We partner with local artists and national artists to do a whole concert. And it's a way to give musical artists, a platform to grow. We give them scholarships to go to different studios.
My goodness, this is wonderful. What you offer is really incredible. It's really more than just like the top layer of just a modeling agency.
Yeah, it's the whole person. And that's, I feel, what the fashion industry needs now. I know that that's what they're growing towards, a model that is more than just a face and more than just a hanger, that they're real people with real aspirations, real
of course
minds. You know, they have their own perspective and ideas, and they can contribute more than just wearing the clothes.
Of course.
The reason why we do a whole fashion experience, it's kind of like a concert experience, is because a lot of different artists who go on tour, whatever they wear as their costume is emulated in fashion anyway.
Of course.
And that is because when we see people confident, when we see people doing things that are amazing, we want to emulate that in any way we can, and the first thing is fashion. So that's why we want to bring that element to the fashion industry, to get people to purchase the designer's clothing and things like that. And it also shows like movement in the clothing. So the focus is still on the design, but it's just from a different perspective.
No, I think it's wonderful. You include the music and everything else as well.
Yeah.
Now, where do you see your agency moving forward?
We are looking to grow to different communities. So we have the South Florida community and the North Florida community, but we're looking to grow and expand across the nation. Wow,
that's a huge undertaking. Wow, how do you plan on doing that? What's all involved with that?
Well, right now I'm working with a few contacts I have in Atlanta. So we're hoping to have an agency there so that we can bring those same experiences and those same opportunities to Atlanta, and then also in Houston. So we're looking forward to growing there to make sure that we give those opportunities in other areas. I know, for example, in Palm Beach, Florida, Port St. Lucie, we have to travel to Miami or to different areas where there is a hub. But if we can create that own hub in areas that are not as affluent as the big five, like Miami, New York,
Of course.
LA, then that will also give us the opportunity to give models a career that may not have the ability to travel.
No, that's a great point. Now, this isn't going to be like a franchise where it's going to be like Subway. Like, you're obviously going to be
Oh,
involved.
no.
And this is your company that you're doing
Yes.
all across nationwide.
Yes, and
Okay.
then also it caters to that community. So South Florida, all of Florida caters to the Florida community in every way. We are looking to ingrain ourselves in that community, whether it's in Atlanta or Houston or wherever. Just sitting and being involved in the community like how we're involved here. So it's just that's why it's called the district, because it's different communities.
I think that's great. I
celebrating
should have
each
asked
other.
you about that because I thought it was really a really unique like name for an agency.
Yeah.
Okay.
We celebrate each other's differences and their contributions to society, and we highlight those. And that is why it's called a district. It's a community.
Of course.
Yeah.
Like anywhere. So how soon or how far off from the Atlanta?
In about 2 years.
Oh, really? That's a good amount of time for you to gear up.
Yeah.
Wow. So tell me, what future events do you have coming up?
So right now we're doing a couple series. We're doing a designer drive series where we highlight different designers in the community, local designers. That's the first Saturday of every other month starting in March. So March was the first one.
Oh, wow.
And then we do runway road workshops. So if you can tell us like designer drive, runway road, it kind of find clever ways to encompass like the district of
I
everything.
think that's wonderful.
So our runway road workshops are just specifically for models or models who are not necessarily a part of the district agency, but who want to still learn. So we give like an hour-long workshop on, the art of walk and pose, how to maximize your photo shoots, the importance of branding and marketing, just little tidbits to, if you don't want to join, you can still benefit from some of the things. And then also for community engagement, we have a book drive coming up. It's called AA Day. He is an artist and a producer who is from Palm Beach County, and he wants to give back. So that's how we partner with
Oh, that's wonderful.
our community engagement and
Okay.
partner with him to do a book bag drive and a concert.
And then obviously when you have the first Monday,
Yes, first Saturday.
first Saturday, sorry, where exactly is that event held?
That is held in Grandview in West Palm Beach.
Okay.
It's a district area. It's a marketplace where everyone comes in, but they have this beautiful living room. It's decorated so nicely with chandeliers and all. And,
Oh, wow.
That's where we have it every first Saturday of every other month. So
I'm
the next
going to
one
have to
being
come out.
Yes,
I would like to
absolutely.
come
We
out
would love
and
for
see
you to
that. That looks
come.
like a lot of fun. I've seen like the video on your page. It looks really amazing.
Yes, I love that. Thank you.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today, Alexis. I really learned so much about you and your wonderful, wonderful modeling agency.
Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate all of this.
Oh, great. Well, it's been a pleasure. Thank you. And thank you so much for tuning in. Until next time.